Good morning to the grind. Good morning, Black Excellence. Good morning to you out there this morning, man. Good morning. Thank you, God, for a new day, for another chance, for a new opportunity, for a different way to look at what we did yesterday so we could do it better today. That's about it. That's about all. This is the Grindology101 Podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens. Each and every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If he says so fit, I get to present, produce, inspiring, motivating, some kind of way to start your day off in a motivating way. I believe that momentum builds on itself. The earlier you can capture it, so we're gonna capture some of that momentum real early. And today we're gonna be talking about what do you do when you if you ever been where you have got to have it, you got to have it. There may be situations where we gotta fix a situation, gotta come up with a solution, gotta get to the other side, gotta whatever that is. But you get to, it's still a mindset to get to. See, got to and get to real close cousins. But see, get to overrides the got to if you put the mindset on. I get to do what I gotta do. That's what we're talking about today. Put the mindset on what you want, what you got to do so you could get done. What kind of mindset is it when you say, man, you know what? I'm going to put some goals in front of myself. I'm going to accomplish those goals. And I'm going to focus on what I got to do because I get to. Good morning, brother out there, Mr. Rasul Daoud, man. Amazing partnerships and success. Glad to be connected with you, man. We're going to get right into some things this morning. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. We get motivated. I hope you are too, man. We get to. As my man just said, it's Winning Wednesday. It's a mindset. It's not what you call a hump day. That's getting over the hump because we're looking forward to something we don't want to do to be over. That's a tough way to do stuff. Doing things that you don't want to do and anticipating the weekend that you don't have to do the thing you don't want to do all week. But the thing that you do all week takes care of you, pays, whatever that is. Mindset. Let's talk about some of it this morning. As I play, we share some empowering content. Hope that we get to impact and inspire through the day. Check out what they say about, you get to.
Have you ever had anything bring you to the point that you wasn't sure if you could get out of this? Somehow it's not the one thing, but it's everything. It's everything you went through all the years before, and to find out that the things are never going to stop coming at you, that finally brings you to the point that you say, you know what, I'm not sure I want to get up out of the bed in the morning if all I got to face is another fight.
Maybe you have doubt in your life. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it scares you. Just that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
You can't stop life from happening. You can do something about it. Life is 10% what happened to you, is 90% what you do about it. You got to stop tripping every time something happened to you like it's the end of the world. It ain't.
It's not the end until you've given up.
Either you lie to yourself and get bitter and blame everybody for your own weaknesses, or you strengthen yourself.
You see, muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. So when your shoulders feel heavy, stand up straight, lift your chin. Hell, call it exercise. Remember that life is a gym membership with a really complicated cancellation policy. Remember that you will survive. Remember, things could be worse. Remember, we are never, ever given anything that we can't handle. When the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour, and each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, "You are still alive. You are still alive." Act like it.
If you don't have something in front of you, you stop fighting, you stop dreaming, you stop reaching. You need to have something that knocks you to your knees. You'll never discover what's inside of you until something challenges you.
Life don't give you what you want. Life gives you what you will excel. If you will excel failure, hardships, disappointment, that's exactly what life's going to give you, right? If you want to win, you got to show up and demand for yourself success and fulfillment and happiness. In spite of all those feelings every day of just giving up, of just quitting, in spite of all that, it's going to be your ability somehow to muster up the courage, to flush that out, to reach down deep and find something inside of you that will allow you to go for it one more time.
Adversity defines true character.
Don't quit, don't collapse, don't faint, don't give in, don't succumb to depression. Either way you go, you gotta fight.
All of us, we got the same ending. We're gonna die. So if you know you're going to die, why are you playing it safe?
I'm going to build something. I'm going to make something happen. I am not going to live and die and not leave anything in the earth as a sign that I was here. I'm going to build something. I will not settle, even if I have to start over, even if it took longer than I expected, even if I have to make payments, even if I have to crawl on my belly. I will not give up on my dreams. I will not neutralize my tenacity. I will not give up on my integrity. I will fight every day. If you knock me down, you will have to do it tomorrow till I'll get back up again. I will not go quietly away into the night.
Man, I'm just saying, I will not go quietly into the night. I don't know who you are, but that says a lot about a person. You know, it says a lot about a person that could take a no, that could take a flaw about themselves, face it, go in the room anyway, and do it anyway. That says a lot about a person. Man, when they say you can't make the team, that's when you find out who you are. When they say you're too short, that's when you find out who you are. When they say you're too tall, you're too skinny, you're too black, you're too white, you're too green, you're too brown, you're too something. You never done that. You can't. What are you? Who are you to do a thing that here's something for you. People can foist upon you the experience they've had in their lives that they may not have overcome in protection of you, love of you, support of you, all those different things and tenets. But see, if you need to lose 300 pounds, and I don't, and I love you, you need to lose 300 pounds, whether I go to the gym with you in the morning or not. What's your goal? That's the deal. You need to lose 300 pounds. You need to do the thing. You wanted to start the company. You wanted to achieve the goals. You wanted to get married. You wanted to provide for your family. You wanted to, and somebody said yes, or they said yes or no. What difference does that make? You have to show up. You wanted to own the franchise. I love Dollar Tree. I like Dollar Tree. I just like Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree Chicago. I like Dollar Tree because the brand is consistent. The prices don't vary. It's very consistent. It is what it is, but you do get different experience in each one. So in each experience, it's the leadership. So if I own a Dollar Tree, I'm telling you, man, that's fabuloso. I mean, you come in, and I'm just using that as an example of anything that you do. Anything that you do, the one common denominator of everything we've ever done, everywhere we've ever been, anything we've ever been involved in, is being yourself. New York, Chicago, Istanbul, Marine Corps, high school, wherever it is, married, divorced, kids, no kids, whatever it is, decisions, good decisions, bad decisions, the one common denominator is ourselves. So when we subscribe to do something, it's going to be that one common denominator. It's going to be you. So your store will represent you. So what do you do when what you want to have, you put in your mind that you got to have it. You gotta you need to lose the 300 pounds. Doc said, don't lose the 300 pounds, gonna die. Now you tell your friends, you tell your family, you tell people, you looking for supplements, advice, all these other things. You get somebody that says they're going to go to the gym with you. They can or can't, will or won't, whatever the case is. You can't allow for that to hinder you from taking a step. It's one of the hardest steps to take because it differentiates you, and this is what you have to face. Is growth, but people will reference it with change. And change is something that holds people back from growth. That's some deep stuff. I think I'm gonna have to listen to the replay of that. Change holds. If you don't want to change, it holds you back from growth. Growth is change. Growth is change. You don't wear the same size pants you wore in high school. Generally, you don't do the same things you did in high school in general. That's growth. I don't know if it's change is change. Growth is process. Embrace the process. That's the deal. Embrace the process of growth. Stepping out in faith. That's my man right there. And you got to have some good roots. Your tree could blow around. The winds could come. Earthquakes. Like in the video, they talked about when you go through something seemingly insurmountable to overcome, and you overcome it. We on earth, babe in the word, take the credit that we overcame it. See, he allows us the room to see that we're stronger than we thought we were. Think of the things that you've overcome that you see. It seemed like at that time, it just seemed like it was not going to happen. You were losing the house. You were losing the family. You had lost the job. You didn't even know anybody. You were way in another state. You were in a whole nother environment that you were used to at all. And everything was, I guess, in the world, falling around you. Whatever that might be. The time when you had the accident or whatever you went through. And then here you are today. So what we do with what we went through yesterday is the process of growth that we can apply to today. You went through something. Amen. He gave you something to go through so that you could see that you could get through some things. And if you could get through some things, you could get to some things. TD Jakes said, if you're going through hell, man, don't stop. Don't stop in the middle. Don't stop in the middle. I got to get to the other side. It's another side. They're living lives. This is America too. And I love that. This is America. Let's have a breakthrough thought. So this is America, land of the free and the home of the brave, land of milk and honey, so they say, around the world. We get to do so many things that we take for granted from experience, limited that I have personally. But if you look around the world, man, there are people that wish they could have a plate that we eat that we don't even finish and we throw away. We don't even give it to the dog. I digress. But the thought, this is America. So you could come from another country with some homemade flip-flops made out of Coke bottle, with your whole family with absolutely nothing, to develop into a community leader, be a city councilman, come up and be, and this is America. So we get to watch that as well, or we get to apply. See, the thing is, we don't apply what's available most times. There are things that are available to us, so we just overlook. Somebody called you about Google when Google was started. Somebody called you about Microsoft. Somebody told you about Yelp, somebody told you Uber, somebody told you Tesla, somebody has always told us something. When are we going to activate on something? See, the activation is the next step. I'm in the activation mode. I'm in the life-changing mode personally. It's a growth period personally. I'm excited about it. There's some things I've done in my life that I thought that there was no way in the world that I could do the things that I'm doing today. And today you can walk in those flowers like it's nothing. So being humble, being appreciative, being grateful, being disciplined to apply the blessings. That's why I have the quote, apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. So if we got an amazing faith, and that amazing faith, if you will, is still the size of a mustard seed to him. But the amazing faith here in this world is whatever that faith is for you. You can save all the whales. You could cure cancer. You can do another way that birth is. You could fight for some laws for people. You can stand up. There's some things that we're all created to do. And applying that work ethic is the real breakthrough. And the breakthrough isn't what somebody else says it is. It's a breakthrough that you experience within yourself. And I can't get that across to anybody. They will try to understand it, control it. But until someone gets it, it's like drinking the Kool-Aid. You ever drink the Kool-Aid? Black excellence. You ever drink the Kool-Aid or what that is? How do you operate in the things that you say? When someone meets you, do you stand on a principle that says this young lady, this young man, this mother, this father, whatever it is, community leader, they stand on a principle? That's growth. That's growth. Do you stand on where you drink the Kool-Aid? You like, you know what? I'm it. I'm what I think, or I wish, or I talk about others should be. Like we go to work. At work, I wish they ought to. Boy, if they would, I would. They should. They don't ever. How come? Well, last time it was me, I would. Yes, well, do I apply the same thing back to myself? That's the deep stuff. And we'll get back on into it. I am in such a blessed opportunity to help communities, people, businesses, myself, my family, and all I want to do is share the good news that anybody could do it. And if I could do it, anybody could do it. I'll share more about that later. Stand by, share a few of the friends and partnerships and success that we have. It's going to be an amazing 23. Now we're going into the second month, month 2 of 12. Where do you stand? It's month 2 of 12. Where do you stand? Stand by.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
As we get back down to the wind down of the Grindology101 Podcast for the day, I just want to send a message out to those of you that say, man, you know, there's some things I want to do in my life. I want to read 12 books through 2023. I had a resolution to do some things. I shared my goals, and then something happened. It's all right. Stuff happens. Get back on it. Get back to the commitment that you made to yourself, not the commitment that you made to anyone else. You got to just clear out the chatter. You got to clear out the chatter. Focus on what you need to do, because you need to, I'm going to go back to the beginning. You need to lose the 300 pounds. They may not need to lose the 300 pounds the way you need. Maybe they do need to lose 300 pounds too, but maybe their drive is not the same. So if you're not going to do it because they won't do it. Yesterday, my podcast is on the price of discipline is far less than the price of regret. The price of discipline is far less than the price of regret. What's your definition of success? Applying the discipline that it takes today so you don't regret tomorrow. That's a process. And that's success. That's success. See, success has no tangible deal because that's why they can't define it in a dictionary. It has some standards, but it's the goals that you set for you, that you allow yourself to be focused on, that you said you wanted to take care of your family. And I'm going to put something to you. I love fact. When the bill comes to your house, who's calling to say who they could take care of, to give you the feedback on how you should take care of it? Here it is. So it's upon you to make the decision to decide to do the thing that you said you wanted to do, whether it's the 300 pounds or that you need to lose, not because you want to, because you need to. And then you could transition your mind from not only do you need to lose it, but you get to lose it just because you need to. I don't know, man. It's all how you think about it. That's the definition there, sir. And it's each and every one of you. I would say that each and every one of us gets an opportunity to create your own philosophy on how you want to live your life. And see, that's fair. When you have a philosophy, it's up to subject to others to decide, is that a good philosophy? But here's what's great about having a philosophy. You have one. Man, we're going to have an amazing day out there. Think big. You remember that one? Yeah, absolutely, my man. Man, listen. I got some stuff going on. I need to talk to you, Mr. Damon Caraway, digital producer right there. Shoot your ad through there, man. You're doing some amazing work. I'm absolutely grateful for all you bring to the table. And there you are right there. Putting it together in the background, man. We'll be talking a little bit later off the grid. We're going to have an amazing day. We're going to succeed on purpose. Success loves speed. Activating the spirit of success. Activating the spirit of success that you describe for you. See, if you describe that success is this, that's what it is. That's the amazing thing about life, especially here in America. You get to this amazing opportunity to get to. I'm looking for those of you that say, man, we get to own what we used to have to be purely consumers on. And the amazing part about that is that we get to do it from anywhere in the world, from behind a computer to a cell phone to in-person meetings. E-commerce has allowed us to do things that at no other time in the world we could operate a business online. And in this capacity, we can operate a business online in the number one industry in the entire world, travel. Now, I never thought about that, but how about being able to do what you want to do anyway, need to do anyway, and sometimes have to do anyway, and put yourself on the e-commerce earning side instead of the e-commerce consumer side for once. This is a smart blueprint. We'll be in Anaheim, leaders lining up. 5 top income earners, developers around the country, my friends, my business partners, my brothers and sisters in success, and our founder there, Mr. Donald Bradley. We will be in Anaheim, California this Saturday. Get a chance to get on out there. You send me a message. I'll get you some information on how you can attend. Now, if you can't make it, you want to tell somebody else. Somebody else's life might be changed. Maybe it's not for you, but it could be for others. Me and my main man, we'll be on the grind as well. We'll be doing a think tank coming up soon, so we want to stay abreast of that right there. Mr. Neosha Morris and myself, we're serious about meeting the kind of people that not only we just looking for, that are looking for us. That's what we're doing over here. And you have an amazing day. Get out there and win for yourself. Get out there and win for your family. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. There's one thing I know. There's another side. And that side is the side that you say is for you. We'll see you there. God bless.